In other headlines here tonight, it has now been 1 week since the deadly parking garage collapse in Lower Manhattan. And now the city says that they're investigating dozens of other parking garages with serious structural violations connected to their addresses.
As CBS 2's Tim McNicholas reports, the goal is to make sure there are not more hazards out there.
At the bottom of this photo, with the front bumper facing almost straight down, that's Adam Cohen's car. A car that's still somewhere in what's left of this garage where he parked monthly for 11 years. Do you ever notice any kind of structural problems, cracks, or anything like that?
Absolutely. For years, there have been cracks and leaks, and when it rained, the rust would drop on your car.
Inspectors notice problems too, as the 100-year-old building has open property violations from 2003 and 2009 for loose or, quote, missing and defective concrete. The city now says the violations remained open because they never got the proper paperwork needed to close them. But inspectors found the inside of the garage in good condition in 2011. Nonetheless, the Department of Building says the collapse prompted them to investigate other garages. They're now focused on 61 parking garages with open violations connected to their addresses, Class 1 violations, which the city considers, quote, immediately hazardous. While the violations are for structural issues, the city says they have not gotten any reports of the buildings being structurally unstable.
The older the building becomes, the more regular the inspections need to become.
Dr. Sammy Tin is an engineering expert with the University of Arizona.
My reaction is that there's probably been some neglect in the past. I think that some of the buildings probably should have been on a schedule for routine inspection.
The city is not saying where those 61 other locations are. They did say that it's possible some of the violations are not related to a parking garage, but another part of a building attached to a garage. They say they're investigating each location, quote, out of an abundance of caution. In Lower Manhattan, Tim McNicholas, CBS 2 News.